Minister, I'm glad that you have listened to my colleague Donncha O'Leary on this, and it's very clear. I mean, even the Taoiseach has said this morning that this went the last few days. Well, the last few days, and I welcome what it has brought, and I think it's an example of effective opposition. I only wish the government would listen more to what the opposition has to say and what we have to say in terms of alleviating the pressures on family. The families in Mayo are finding that back-to-school costs are a struggle. They're a struggle every year, but this year it's pushing so many people over the edge. And already coming through the door are books lists, uniform lists and the letters and the voluntary contributions. And Minister, can you imagine what it's like to be the child in the classroom who cannot go on the school tour, who cannot afford being asked for voluntary contributions, and the money just is not there? It is not there, even though the household and the family may be turning the heating off and maybe reducing the amount of food that they're eating. The money is just not there, the money that's demanded from them. And I want you to understand and to realise the damage that's done to children when they're forced into that situation. So I welcome what has been done by yourselves so far today. You have done it under duress and under pressure, but the duress and the pressure that families are under is so immense in trying to get an education for their children. We have to remember that within the Constitution, we're supposed to provide free education, and that's what we have to get back to. This motion is an opportunity to give the back-to-school allowance to middle-income families, targeting those in household incomes of 80,000 or less, because there are so many people who are locked out and so many families who are locked out of the situation of being able to benefit from the back-to-school allowance. It is not reflecting the financial reality for people within their households. And that's why, in the motion, it would mean that 500,000 additional children would qualify. It's crucially important that those families qualify as well, and that those families are given a break. They're the families that work really hard, that work tirelessly to try and educate their children. The proposal would also see a 50% increase for those receiving payment already. I welcome, Minister, the announcements that we made on the school transport, but that does need to be more than just this year. It is scandalous the way that we have charged €650 to families to get on a school bus and denied many children across this state a seat on the school bus because we label them as concessionary. It is not right.